Our father's from Charleston, Illinois, a small college town. I don't think he saw a Porsche till he left Illinois. I think he was just short of 50. He got his first Porsche, and never with the thought that he'd have two simultaneously. And so we've just all been along for the ride.
It's been an interesting journey for our family, and we've transformed in many ways and evolved from a consumer to a collector to a connoisseur, those three C's, and kind of the evolution of that. But it's really about the enjoyment and the passion behind the cars. And overall, it's mostly street legal cars, but we have the last generation of street legal competition, purpose-built competition cars, the Rennsport collection, RS collection among the 911s. And you know, there's these little micro collections within the macro of the collection. So we have all the speedsters made. That was the model that spearheaded Porsche's success in North America and ultimately the world. So these factors kind of evolved the collection, if you will. If the industry is going to survive, you know, there's plenty of people that are so interested in the cars, but we need that next generation of craft people that understand how to restore the cars, maintain the cars, work on the cars. And we as an industry have not done a good job controlling that narrative of that they can have a great livelihood doing that. Being a mechanic, being a paint and body person or fabricator, and make a great living and be proud of something, of using your hands and your mind to create something and save something, preserve something, to be a part of history. So Road Scholars, we've taken a different approach. We've drafted talent from unusual places. We have 3 young people in each of our verticals, and we really put them through a craft program so they become craft people, whether they be engine builder, fabricators, or paint embodiment, and really teach them not just a trade and skill set, but also make sure that they have a livelihood that they can be proud of, and a great livelihood as well. I think that's one of the most key areas that we need to go forward as a Porsche community globally, not just in North America, is getting that next generation of tradespeople. It's so interesting. I have this conversation on a weekly basis with people getting into the Porsche hobby and collecting, and they're always like, well, I'm really pulled towards GT cars, the brand new GT3 RS, GT3 Touring. You know, a vintage 911 to them is a 996. And they drive their first 993, 964, or ultimately we put them in a 356 Speedster. When they have that first sensation of feeling the car in the bottom of their seat, it's just something you can't replicate. And we talk about today about analog and passion, but really it's such a rabbit hole brand, and that's why it's been so successful. Every generation of collector and passion and enthusiasts goes down that rabbit hole, and it's not hard to see why these are such compelling objects that have life force to them, because there's so much passion put into them from the beginning.
We've gotten to meet a lot of those significant principals, the people that have built the brand, from the family to the drivers to the mechanics to the race teams, and that's probably the biggest thrill along the way, is to get to spend time with those icons.
Dad has a famous saying that it's such a great motto, particularly in today's world. He's always said the cars are the stars, but the people are what matter the most. Porsche as a brand really unites so many people behind the philosophy, the design that we all love, and being a steward, ultimately, of a piece of history. So I think we've certainly adopted that same philosophy about this.
I am Rory Ingram. I'm part of a family Porsche collection, and I am Porsche.
I'm Cam Ingram. I'm a restorer. I'm a Porsche race car driver, and I am Porsche.